someplace to fully lay down. Okay. So let's do this. Make sure everything's good on my end. We're perfect. Okay. So for our full body stretch today, we're going to start on the floor here. Just moving our bodies, awakening ourselves here. We're going to actually start lying down. So completely on your back. Then I want you to take this time to reach those arms overhead. And I want you to actively reach through the fingers and then reach the toes, kind of separating that rib cage away from the hips and pull. Nice big active full body stretch here. And then when you're ready, kind of relaxing back down. And again, I want you to breathe into this. So inhaling, reaching as far as you can. The heels, the fingertips. And then nice big exhale, coming back down to center, relaxing back down. We'll do this a few times here. Actively reach through the fingertips, through the toes. Spreading those ribs apart here. And then exhaling, relaxing back down. Last one here, we're going to hold it. Nice big active stretch. Again, separating those ribs away from the hips. Pulling those shoulders all the way up as far as you can. Spreading through the fingers, through the toes. And then coming right back down here. Go ahead and bring both knees into the chest. And then hands can find the tops of the knees, the shins, whatever's comfortable. And then I want you to kind of slowly rock back and forth. So pushing that lower back into the mat, kind of gently massaging here. Whatever feels good for you this afternoon, just moving. And then when you're ready, we're going to extend that left leg nice and straight. Keep that right leg tucked here. And then I want you to actively pull that right knee all the way down to that chest as far as you can get it. Again, nothing forced here, just kind of moving through that hip. Nice, big, active stretch. And then we're going to straighten out this right leg up above here. Hands will find the back of the thigh. And then I want you to point and flex that foot back and forth, pulling those toes towards you, pushing those toes away from you. Stretching out that calf, back and forth here. Stretching out all those ankle muscles. And then we'll do a few ankle rolls. So a nice big circle with those ankles. Nice big rotations. You might get a few pops here and there. And let's change directions. Whichever way you were going, go the opposite way. And then you can relax that ankle. And then lastly, with those hands behind that thigh, I want you to actively pull. Trying to keep that leg straight, actively pull that right leg as far in as you can to that chest. Some of your mobility might be better than mine. Again, if you want, you can either creep that hand up to your calf and pull. Again, your comfortable level here. One last big stretch here on that right side. And relax that right leg down. Go ahead and pull that left knee into the chest. Actively pull that left knee nice as far as it'll go. Nice big pull here. Stretching out that hip. Feel free to move it around if you want. And again, actively straightening out that left leg. Hands can find the back of the left thigh. And then again, just pointing and flexing that left foot. And that calf around. Pointing those toes. Stretching out that heel. Back and forth here. And then do some ankle rolls again, whatever direction you want to start with. Nice big circles here. And then when you're ready, changing that direction of the circles. Both ways here. Getting that ankle nice and mobile. And then when you're ready, left leg can come back down here. Both knees are going to be bent. So both feet are on the ground here. We're going to take that left foot, left ankle, will find the right knee. Okay, so nice little figure 4 stretch here. So hands are going to find the back of the right thigh. And then I want you to actively pull that right thigh into your chest. Nice little left hip stretch here. And again, go into your comfort level. Completely your choice. If you want, you can actively push that left knee away while pulling that right thigh towards you. Get a little deeper stretch here. If you want. Go ahead and set that right foot back on the floor. Keep that figure 4 here. And we're going to gently tilt those knees so hands can come to the side. Gently tilt those knees to the left side of the room. Nice little gentle spine twist here. Nothing too crazy. Kind of moving our spine back and forth. And then when you're ready, pulling that belly back to center. And then dropping those feet to the right side. And just kind of twisting both directions here. Keeping that ankle, that left ankle on that right knee. Coming back to center here one more time each way, dropping back to the left. Again, trying to keep those shoulder blades on the mat here. Coming back to center. Last time here, dropping to the right side of the room. Good. Coming back to center. Left leg can find the ground here. Now we'll do our right side. So right ankle on that left knee. And again, grabbing the left behind the left thigh. Again, just actively pulling. You may not have to pull very hard. You might already feel that stretch, which is perfect. Again, stretching to your comfort level. And again, if you want that right hand, you can push away on that right knee while you pull with that left hand. Nice deep hip stretch here. And then when you're ready, set that foot on the ground. And then we're going to tilt those hips and knee to the right side of the room. Again, hands can be next to you. And pulling that belly to center here, dropping right to the left. Nice little gentle twist here on the other side. Again, actively pushing that right knee away. Coming back to center here one more time each way, dropping right to the right. Nice big stretch. Coming back to the top here, dropping right down to the left. All right, coming back up here, we're going to find a tabletop. So hands and knees position, whatever that might look like for you. Okay, so elbows, wrists, and shoulders are back here. Hips are right over the knees. We're going to do a few cat-cows. So I want you to round that spine here. Really tuck the head, tuck the tailbone, the chin. Pull those shoulder blades apart. And then when you're ready, let that belly sink. Lift the head, lift the tailbone, squeezing that lower back here. And again, just moving through this at your own pace. And again, if you want that complementary breath here, inhaling as you relax down, exhaling as you round up. So spending a few breaths here, back and forth, really stretching out that spine. If one side, one way feels better than the other, I encourage you to hold it a little bit longer. Back and forth. We'll do one more each way. Perfect. Coming back to center here, back to our tabletop, we're going to do a little bit of a forearm stretch. So all we're going to do from this tabletop is flip those palms backwards. So those fingers are actually pointing towards the knees. And then we're going to gently tilt back. Okay. Again, to your comfort level. Might feel a nice big pull. That's okay. Nice big stretch in that forearm. And again, you go as far back as you want, your choice. Just try to keep those palms on your mat. Again, you can move here, you can hold it, whatever choice you have, whatever you'd like to do here. Then coming back to our tabletop, have those hands come back to center. And then we're going to kickstand that right leg out. So right to the side, nice straight leg here. And then we're going to shift those hips back. Okay. Actively reaching those hands, let that belly drop, the head drop. Shifting back in those hips, you should feel a nice big stretch in the right inner thigh. And again, you can hold it here, or you can come back up to the top and then move back and forth, your choice, kind of opening up those hips. Again, your choice here. Coming back to that tabletop, we're going to do the left side, so bring that right leg in, kickstanding on the left, and again, shifting those hips back. Might feel one side is easier than the other, that's okay. Nice active stretch on both sides here. Again, you can shift forward and back, you can hold it, whatever's comfortable for you. Shifting those hips back, a nice big hold. Then coming up to tabletop here, bringing in that left, so we're back to our kickstand. And then we're going to shift between two. I'll show you first here. We're going to shift between our child's pose, so shifting back here, and then reaching forward into a high cobra or a seal. Okay, so we're going to move back and forth here. Okay, so your child's pose, your feet don't have to touch, your knees don't have to touch. They can be nice and wide. Actively reach through those hands. And then when you're ready here, shifting that weight forward, extending that low back, nice big. If that's too much for you, that's okay. You can hold that child's pose. But I want you to try to move back and forth through these, exaggerating these as you move. Okay, pushing when you're in that seal, pushing that core away, pushing that chest away here. We're going to do one more each way. Nice big child's pose. Actively reach those hands away from you. Shift those hips back. And then for that seal, last one here, pushing those hips forward, shoulders away from the ears. Perfect. Coming back to tabletop here, we're going to find a comfortable seated position. It can be crisscross, or your feet can be out in front of you, to the side, whatever's comfortable for you. And we're going to do a little oblique side bends here. So when you're ready, right hand will find mat, left hand is going to come up and over. Nice little oblique bend here. We're going to hold it. Do a nice big stretch in that left side. Actively reach with that left hand. And then coming back to center, left hand's going to find mat. Right hand's going to come up and over. Again, pushing that right hip away. Actively reaching here. Okay, we're going to do one more each side. So right hand's come back down with mats. Left hand up and over. Nice big reach. Left hand coming back down to the mat. Last side here on the right. Perfect. And then if you're crisscross, I'm going to encourage you to find your feet nice and straight, your legs nice and straight. And we're going to do a forward fold. So touch those toes. So with this fold, I want you to actively reach, and I want you to round your spine. I want you to push it out here. Okay, stretching all that those vertebrae. Trying to touch the toes. Again, only going to your comfort level, but again, trying to push yourself with that flexibility. And then when you're ready, inhaling, sitting nice up and straight. Last one, exhale. Reach a little bit farther if you can. Last one here, inhale, coming all the way back up. Exhale, reaching even further. Then coming all the way back up to seated. And we are done. Hopefully you're feeling nice and warm. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. Thanks for hopping on here. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Other than that, have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.